Hello, hope all is well. I want to send you all love and light before we even go any further. Send you blessings and peace and happiness and joy. Um, it's been on my heart to do a video for quite some time, but I think it's important that I am in a state of mind to where I can share with you all from a place of love and a place of peace. Um, with anything, we all go through things in life. Nothing physically can be wrong, but also can be mental attacks, things about what you want to do with your life, how you feel about yourself at certain stages in your life, things you want to do with your life. Me personally, I'm a person that has issues when it comes to wintertime. They call it the seasonal depression. I literally kind of go in a shell when it's cold and dreary and it's no sun and all the leaves are gone. It's like I don't really want to do anything. I just want to stay in and kind of stay away. And my whole personality kind of changes, more so focus on internally what I need for myself. So I feel like it's important at this time. Everyone should be focusing on their internal needs. What do you feel about yourself? How spiritually, mentally, and physically? Like, what do you want? Are things lining up the way you want them to be? Are you in the right alignment and state of mind that you see yourself in, that you saw yourself in maybe 5 years ago? Are you in that space, or do you need to work on some things spiritually? What is God asking you to do? How do you feel spiritually between your relationship between you and God? These are only things that you can work on personally. All personal things to me are the most important things, because that gives you the strength and the endurance to fight whatever's going on out externally. And also, in the world, we're all connected, so the energies that's going on right now is heavy. But for some, it could be a sense of enlightenment, a sense of faith. For me, it's showing that through all these trials and tribulations, God is number one. He's coming through. He's always there. No matter what happens, He's there to support you. He's there to guide you. And that's what I've been seeing. Everything that's happening in the world, it brings you back to God. It brings you back to your spirituality. It brings you back to your center. So I say all that to say, whatever is going on right now in this world, you are to get centered. You are to get back into your space and your centeredness, what works best for you. Get off of social media. Stop talking to a lot of people about what's going on in the world or what's going on in your world personally. Right now, you can journal about it. Most definitely pray about it. If you have a mentor or someone that is spiritually in alignment that you can trust, of course, speak with them. Or if you have a therapist, speak with your therapist. That's important. But I'm saying that to say, a lot of times when we talk to people, we get outside thoughts in our mind that could take you off of what God actually wants you to hear or actually wants you to go through, so you can get the message. I'm not saying you shouldn't talk to anyone, but I'm just saying that it's important to hear and go through what you're going through and understand, why am I in this space? What is it that God wants you to learn from this space? What is it that I need to learn? Really give yourself a bird's eye view so you can see, do I need to check myself? Or am I correct? I'm on point. I'm in alignment. Everything I said was right. And I have no worries. And I'm continue to pursue and keep doing what I'm doing, because God always sends confirmation. And those confirmations are just little synchronicities of when you read something, it tells you exactly what you were just thinking. Or a song comes on the radio pertaining to the situation that you're in. Or something pops up on YouTube where it's exactly with the information that you needed to keep you going down this journey of self-development for where you are in your life. Everybody else is in different stages. So at one point, someone could be in a whole nother stage in their life spiritually, but then physically, they may not be where you are in your life, you know. Um, it can go, both ways. You look at people and you expect, oh, they have everything in the world. How can they be so unhappy? How can they be, so depressed? The whole time is they don't have any spirituality, and that leaves you empty and leaves you void. You can have a lot of material things. You can have a husband. You can have everything you think in the world, but without God, without time, it's just nothing. It doesn't exist. It's void. It's just like an empty space inside of your body. So in your mind, your heart, everything around you, no matter what you do, you will never be able to find it. So that's why I understand that God is just the center of everything that we do. Love is the center of everything. When you think about it, in any situation, if a person is mean to you, they didn't receive love. If a person is stealing or taking things from you, no one gave them things and they didn't receive love in that way. They are used to having lack, and lack of love, lack of support, lack of resources. No spiritual love either, lack of spiritual love or connection with family and friends. So when you are living in a state of lack, no love, no source, no connection, no passion, that's hell to me. That's hell. That's misery, and I can relate to that. I can relate to being in a space where, no, I haven't had millions and had everything in the world, but I thought I had everything I wanted and needed, or where I thought this is what we should be growing towards, having these material things and having this status and all those other things. But when it all boiled down, none of those things really filled me up. When I had all that money in the bank account, none of those things made me feel whole. They didn't make me feel secure as you would think you would. You just think about, oh, this money's going to run out eventually and now I'll have to replace it. And now what I'm going to do to, get some more. What do I need to do to keep this going? But when you have faith in God, it doesn't work like that. It's like a never ending. It doesn't matter if it goes up or down. You're not connected to the outside sources. You're connected to God, and your source is eternal. And you know that, like, no matter what, you will be fed. You will be taken care of. Your bills will be taken care of. Your state of mind is at peace because you know you have faith and you have comfort in God. No matter what happens, whatever situation pops up in your life, you can say, okay, with God, I can get through this. And you know, by having faith, that you know you're going to get through it. That even makes it more solidified in your mind, like, okay, God, we're going to go through this journey. I don't know how we're going to get through this, but that ain't my job. My only job is to have faith and believe in you and know that we've been here before. We've been in this space where we didn't know where we were going to be. We've been in this space of, I have no idea what to do, but what I am going to do is something. I'm not going to sit here and cry and wallow and feel like, oh, whoa, it's me. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to see what God brings to me in my mind. May it be through journaling, a meditation. I'm going to see what opportunity comes to me externally. May it be a phone call or something I might pull up on my email. Just be open to what comes your way and extend and follow that. Extend the light. If the light is showing you to go this way, follow the light, go that way, keep going that way. And if it leads you this way, okay, go this way. Try something new, try something different. Don't be so stuck on, well, it's not what I thought it was. Well, I thought I should be having this by now. That's what the devil wants you to be, so rigid and comfortable about the process. The process is what makes it fun. That's when you learn everything. The uncomfortable parts is what life is about. The stagnation is what life is about. So when you get yourself out of that stagnation and get yourself back on track and get the right state of mind and remember, oh, God got me. I just got to remember to continue to have faith. I have to continue to keep pushing and to continue to have faith and know that things will work out. And my state of mind means everything. If I'm happy and grateful for what I have, there is no need to complain, because you know you're expecting more. You're grateful for what you have, and you're grateful for what God is going to continue to do. You're grateful for having a roof over your head and having food and having a good state of mind. You're grateful for having good health. You're grateful for having good friends and family. You're grateful to have consistency in your life of the people that are good for you. You're grateful to have peace of mind. That is the most important thing to me, is having peace in your home, in your job, in your life, in your relationships with people. Sometimes you have to do a clearing. And that clearing means getting rid of people that you thought would be around forever. But it doesn't work like that. Sometimes people are here for a season. And they're also here to help you waken up something in you that you may have been sleeping on, or something that you just never seen. Now that you see it and it's been awakened in you, don't be upset that that relationship is gone, or that version of you cannot relate to people in that way you used to. It's called evolving. We all are going to evolve and go to different levels in life. Just embrace the time that you all had together. Be grateful for that moment in time and send it love, and be grateful for that, and be excited for the new opportunities that's going to come into your life, the new experiences that's going to help you grow. We never stop growing. We either grow in circles or it's a cycle, as in we're growing the level. And you don't want to just keep going in a circle. You want to go from this cycle to the next cycle, to the next cycle, to the next cycle. A spiral, not a circle. Circle, I'm not getting anywhere. But a spiral, I'm winding up. I'm winding. I'm going, I'm moving. I'm evolving. So spirals, to me, that's what you see. A lot of spirals in ancient texts or in pyramids, or from millions of years ago. You see a spiral. That's showing you what life is about. You start in the center, and after that, life is going to spiral. It's going to continue growing. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter, it's going to keep going. But within that spiral, you have the mindset to say, I want to evolve. I want to grow within this spiral. But also, too, when you have your pitfalls, that's also part of your growth. You know, don't look at anything as bad or good. It's just a part of the process. Everything that was bad in my life, bad relationships, bad situations that happened to me, they all helped me evolve. They all made me better. Better businesswoman, a better person. It helped me work on my emotions. It helped me work on my mindset. I never let anything take me in a space where I feel guilt or shame. I used to, but I don't do that anymore. I've learned to allow what is. This is where I needed to learn. This is what it was. This is where I was at. This is where my mind was at. Everybody is different levels in their life. Don't be ashamed for where you are in your life, and don't compare yourself to anyone. There is no comparison needed. It's only one you. It's only one me. So I'm the only person I compare myself to. And you should be the only person you should compare yourself to. I know they say that's a confirmation burp. But it's facts. For me, like when you stay on your own level of your competition, you know what you can do better at. You know you was slacking in certain areas. You know you need to get your butt back in the gym. I'm speaking to myself right now. You know that this is what you do, and you kind of fell off and you weren't on it. But guess what? That's called accountability. Nothing to feel sad about, nothing to be mad at. Just go get back in the gym. Get on that mat, get on that floor, hit them weights, do whatever you need to do to get yourself back feeling good about yourself. So I think that's important too, that we need to understand when we start to condemn ourselves. Don't stay in that space. Acknowledge where you need to tighten up at and step your game up, and do that. And don't even think nothing else about it. No pain, no gain. as they say, you know, not being able to break things down. Sometimes when you're in a bad situation, you needed that happen to wake you up to see what situation that you were in, period. You know, and that's just the reality of things. I know it's easier said than done when we're in the thick of things. But I just want to share that message with you all today, that when we're in the worst parts of our lives, when we're going through the thick of things, when we feel like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Just know that this is all happening to help you, take you to the next level, to help you evolve, help you be a better person, be the best version of your person, best version of yourself that you've ever known. And that's what we're here to do. Every single level of our lives, every birthday, every year, I think about, where am I at? You know, I assess myself. I look at spiritually, mentally, physically, where am I? What am I doing? Not just financially, but of course financially too. Where am I in my finances? Am I doing better with my money? Am I saving more? Am I being more frugal? Am I still just spending too much? What am I doing? What do I have to look at? What did I invest in this year? Investing in yourself is never a wrong thing. Continue to do that always. Maybe learning, taking courses, whatever you need to do. I'm a lifelong learner, so I don't believe in, you know, cutting in that off anyway. You always have to evolve and learn, but assessing yourself, seeing where you are in life, that is your job. Know thyself, master thyself. That is the job. Master your mind and your thoughts, master your reality. Then you can really live in a more aligned, more proper way, and not live on survival mode. I've lived in survival mode for years. Yes, I survived. Yes, I got through. I pushed through with perseverance and all of that, and I will continue to. But I will say this, when you start to live with faith, survival is just, it's not even in existence anymore. It's so much peace and faith because you already know it's done. Faith is like, oh, I have to do this for this in order to happen. Yes, we have to physically do things for things to happen. Faith without works is dead, which is true. But it's so important when you have a mindset of faith and you're meditating and envisioning and seeing and feeling, you bring what you want to you 10 times faster, if not instantly. And your state of mind while you're creating and attracting what you want is also very important. When you're in a state of peace and bliss and joy and thinking about what you want and feeling and seeing yourself in that state of mind, it's easier for it to come into your life and just blend and just move on in, versus you're fearful and tight and hoping it'll come in, and your shoulders all tight, your hands closed. You can't even enjoy what's going on because you're so busy ducking and dodging, when you really should be open and free and relaxed and centered in the line and being in this space. Whatever comes in my life comes. Whatever is not meant to be, it will go away. Or the universe will bring it to my life to see what I need to learn. I learn from the lesson, I could push that away. Nothing is bad or good. It's just to see, it's just really a test to see where you are in your spirituality and your faith and your level of faith and your level of trust in yourself and in God. And when you can level up in that way and trust yourself and trust God and know that things is always working for you and not against you, and knowing that you have to take care of yourself by reading good information that's going to help you evolve, studying that word, reading that Bible, listen to positive speakers. Like Joe Dispenza was a very good guy for talking about how the mind works, but also Pastor Stephen Darby. I've really enjoyed listening to a lot of his information on YouTube. I could go on to different authors, but we'll talk about that another time. But just making sure what you digest is really part of your everyday life, not just what you eat, what you listen to, what you eat, who you are around, you know, who you let, where do you go? Where environments do you keep yourself in? Keeping your home clean and organized and fresh and having a good, healthy sanctuary for you to pray and be in, that is very important. So things like that. Working on your center, working on your environment, working on whatever goes in and around your body. Focus on those things. Then you'll be much easier for you to attract all the things that you want to come into your life. Maybe love, money, good relationships, creativity, finance, whatever those things are, you'll be able to be more in a detailed state of mind to attract exactly what you want and know what you want, because what we want changes. It's not the same every day. So I wouldn't say not every day, but it may be the same day-to-day things that you want. But as far as in life, say 5 years ago, what I wanted 5 years ago, it may not be what I want today. It may be a version of what I want as far as career-wise and the freedom and things of that nature, but I might have added more things to that. So that's why it's important to assess that and look over those things and really tap in with yourself and say, is this where I want to be? Is this what I really want in life? Is this truly my authentic self? Or am I looking outside of myself and looking at other people or other situations, wanting what I think they have? And I know if that may not work for me, what I see them having. I have to know myself so much to know exactly what works for me. And that takes time. It takes time. Don't let nobody rush you. Because being in a wrong situation takes away so much time that you cannot get back. I'd rather be in a state of mind where I'm working on myself and being clear and being focused and taking the time to really, really know who I am, what I want, how I have evolved, what lessons I've learned, what things I need to work on in myself, um, and be good with that. Feel good with that. Don't feel bad about nothing. Feel proud of yourself, that you know what you need to work on with yourself, and that you know all the things you worked on to align and fulfill it and help yourself. That is a reward in itself, because some people have never looked in the mirror and actually done the work. This is hard work. It's not easy. I'm talking over 20 years of work I've done on myself, with realizing who I am, realizing my childhood, realizing my mom's childhood, how she grew up and she did the best she could, realizing that people are all just reflections of their environment and doing what they can do, forgiving people. That's so important. Like, this need to be number one, but it's like, this is the one. Forgiveness connects with everything. So it's like, forgive people. I can't say it enough. Forgive, 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 and let it go. Once you forgive, you gotta let it go and love them. That's the part. Now, that's the hard part. Loving people after you forgive them, So, and doing for them too. And this is your enemies too, not just your family or the people that you used to be cool with, whoever. You have to love your enemies and forgive them and pray for them too. And once I realized that, it took so much freedom off of me. Like, I don't have to be mad, for they know not what they do. So bless them anyway. Pray for them anyway. Send them love and light anyway. And if you can help them, help them. It ain't gonna hurt you. Go do nothing but just keep you more in a state of bliss and more in a state of peace and happiness. And that's where God lives. This is where we dwell. This is where we stay. So outside of everything that's going on, you can have a place of bliss and happiness and peace and joy, and have faith that God is protecting your family. He's protecting your health. He's protecting your finances. God is protector of everything. Your car, everywhere you walk, every room you walk in, you are protected. When you believe in Jesus, when you believe in God, when you believe in Yahweh Elohim, and you understand that all of this is inside of me. We are eternal. And God has kept me through all of these things I've been through in my life, through COVID, through different jobs, through being a single mom, just everything. And things that I haven't even discussed, medical. Like, I can get into that. I have some testimonies that I will share later about how I went to the doctor one day and I go back, it's gone. They don't know where it's at. They don't know what happened. I had to do a biopsy and find out where to go. Oh, faith and prayer and eating healthy. That's where it went. I didn't have a shadow of a doubt that it was not going to go away. I already knew what it was. I just wanted to come and use your machines to make sure this is okay. This is what's going on. Fine. I'm about to go home and pray and meditate on this and change my diet and detox and fast. And when I get back, it's going to be gone. That's how we operate and how we move over here. We put Jesus and God in everything we do. It's okay to use modern technology for the computers and things of that nature, things that I can x-ray and I may not be able to see. But once I see something that's going on, I see, okay, now what is it in me that I need to work on that is blocking me or creating some type of sickness? Something in me is stressing, something is out of alignment, and that's when you tap back in and work on your health and meditation and work on that routine or detox or fast and see what needs to be done. But this is how we do it. We have to put in that work. So I pray that this video blesses you and opens you up to understanding of God's purpose for your life, understanding how much He loves you, understanding how much faith can trump anything that's going on in your life and create a life of joy and peace, because that's what He wants for all of us, and protection, and to be a lighthouse for Him and to show others, like, you don't have to live like that. You can have faith, you can believe in God, you can have peace and joy, and still things can be going on. It can be chaos all around you, but it does not have to affect you. And you're not faking it. This is real. This is real. This is life. This is what that God talks about in the Bible. Walking through all the challenges He went through, but He had faith. And He showed him every step of the way. Okay? So I pray that you all have a beautiful and blessed day. I pray this video blesses you and opens you up to a new journey, and also embrace your journey and where you are, and just love yourself so much. Love yourself so much for how far you have come. Love yourself so much to show how proud you are of yourself. Love yourself so much for all the challenges that you have been through. You are still here today. Love yourself so much because you can get up and do it again the next day. You still have another chance to get it right. And you woke up today, so it's a presence that you are here. It's a gift that you are here today. So just love yourself, love others, continue to have faith at what you want to manifest in your life, and protect your peace. Keep things to yourself. Write in your journal, pray to God, and keep it to yourself. Even though we think people love us and may want to have our best intentions, sometimes their opinions or their doubts or worries can taint what God has or wants for us. Don't do it. Keep it to yourself. You and Jesus, write in your journals, have faith, work on your body, fast, get in that word, study, and just grow and evolve and live in peace. I love you all. I have a beautiful and blessed day.